Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are choosing our April TBR, but here's the issue. I've already filmed this video 3 times, so this is my 4th time doing this. I'm not excited to be doing this again, but basically I went to go edit every single one of the times that I've tried filming this, and every single file has been corrupted. Hopefully this one's gonna work because I'm gonna cry if not. Yeah, as always, I chose from my trusty TBR jar 5 books. I'm just gonna show you what prompts I pulled out and show you the books that I chose for those prompts. I'm not gonna re-choose because I really love the stack that I have this month. First, let's discuss the books that I did not read in the previous month and that I'm going to be carrying over this month. If you're new here, if I don't complete the books that I have chosen in previous months, I carry them over into the next months to kind of motivate me to stick to my monthly TBRs. From February, I still have Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. I'm not going to pick that up anytime soon, I don't think, because I want to watch the show first, because it's been so long since I've read the first 2 books that I don't know what's going on. So I'm watching the show first before I get into the 3rd book. From March, I still have Legendary by Stephanie Garber. That's the 2nd book in the Caraval trilogy. Now, I haven't read Caraval in such a long time that hopefully I'm not going to be too lost, but I could probably just get a recap from the 1st book. I have Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab. I don't know why I did not pick that up. I am very excited to get to it. I think I'm just not in the mood. Well, I am in the mood for fantasies, but there's other fantasies that I'm prioritizing more, and then I kind of get into a slump with fantasies, and then I want to just read romance. So we will see. There's Verity by Colleen Hoover, which I've actually started at the end of March. I'm like 25% through. I just have taken a pause because I'm reading something else. Those 4 books are being carried over into this month, and then we're obviously adding the 5 books from this TBR. So we have a lot to go through because I really do not want to keep carrying over books. The first prompt that I chose was start a new series, and I was kind of disappointed to pick this prompt because I'm in the middle of so many series that I did not want to add another series. But then I got really excited because my newest addition, well at the time, to my TBR was Direbound by Sable Sorensen, and it is starting a new series. Furybound is actually coming at the beginning of May, I think May 5th. And so I'm very excited to read this book and then immediately pick up Furybound. Well, not immediately, but like pretty close. I'm not going to be waiting too long. I am actually starting this book. This is the book that I paused Verity for because I'm reading this for a reading vlog right now, and I'm like really enjoying it. I'm like almost 100 pages in, and I'm very much enjoying it. Let's read the synopsis. Now I'm kind of annoyed because since I've filmed this 4 times now, well, this is my 4th time, I've read the synopsis of all 5 of these books 3 times already. Love is the most dangerous bond. Marin Cooper has always hated the bonded elite warriors who form mental links with the massive vicious direwolves they ride. The bonded live in luxury while Marin struggles to keep her family out of poverty, and when her little sister Sayla is kidnapped, stolen across the border by the immortal monsters her country has spent centuries fighting, Marin's world falls apart. Desperate to cross the front and save her sister, Marin enlists in the army and is thrown into the deadly bonding trials where one mistake means death. Now Marin must survive 4 months of brutal training at the castle, but she is bound to a feral direwolf who refuses to communicate. The other trainees are out to spill her common blood, and her cold and beautiful instructor, Stark Therian, is eager to punish any weakness. Everything is a competition, and everyone is out to get her. Everyone except the dangerously handsome Crown Prince, whose attention adds another lethal target to her back. In the castle, every smile hides a knife, and the halls hide dark secrets. Bond or bleed, duel or die, failure is ruin. I'm actually so excited to continue this book. After I'm filming this, I am gonna binge this book quite a bit, I feel. Next was highest rated on Goodreads. Now, obviously, the highest rated on my Goodreads is Kingdom of Ash and like the last few books of Throne of Glass. So I wasn't able to pick those books because I just finished Air of Fire, so I still have Assassin's Blade. And then like there's a bunch of other things that were like in the middle of a series or yada yada yada. So the next one that I would be able to choose is Alchemized by Sinlin Yu. Now this is scary because look how big this is. It's over 1,000 pages, which is crazy. I have so many books to get through and I'm choosing a 1,000-page book. What the hell? Now I have no expectations going into this because I know a lot of people when they started reading this or whatever, they were very excited because they read Manacled. I have not read Manacled, so I have no expectation, and a lot of people were disappointed because it was so similar to that. Now I don't have that issue, so I'm excited. I'm also very nervous because a lot of people are sobbing because of this book. I don't know if I'm ready. Once a promising alchemist, Helena Marino is now a prisoner of war and of her own mind. Her resistance friends and allies have been brutally murdered, her ability suppressed, and the world she knew destroyed. In the aftermath of a long war, Palladia's new ruling class of corrupt guild families and depraved necromancers, whose vile undead creatures helped bring about the victory, holds Helena captive. According to resistance records, she was a healer of little importance within their ranks, but Helena has inexplicable memory loss of the months leading up to her capture, making her enemies wonder, is she truly as insignificant as she appears, or are her lost memories hiding some vital piece of the Resistance final gambit? To uncover the memories buried deep within her mind, Helena is sent to the High Reeve, one of the most powerful and ruthless necromancers in this new world. Trapped on his crumbling estate, Helena's fight to protect her lost history and to preserve the last remaining shreds of her former self is just beginning, for her prison and captor have secrets of their own, secrets Helena must unearth, whatever the cost. So, that's fun. I'm kind of nervous. Like, look how... Why are they so thick? And then this next prompt is, like, actually against me as well, because it's longest book on your TBR, which would be Alchemized, but obviously I've already picked that. So, obviously, there was Kingdom of Ash, Crescent City. Right. But obviously I can't choose those, and there was other things that were like at the end of a series or in the middle of a series or blah 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 blah. So then the next book that I was able to pick up for this prompt was Octacadia by Carrie Lake, and it's almost 600 pages. Yeah. Almost 600 pages, which is crazy because I have those two books. Like, this is almost 600 pages as well. This is over 1,000 pages. What the fuck? The Dead Teach the Living. After watching my mother succumb to a mysterious illness, I promised myself two things. I'd find the cure for what ravaged her and leave the godforsaken city where she abandoned me. 4 years later, I received an acceptance letter from Dracadia University, one of the oldest, most prestigious schools in the country. Nestled on a secluded island off the coast of Maine, it's rumored to be haunted by the souls of the mental patients exiled there centuries before, those whose bones are said to make up the island's sandy white shores. And restless ghosts aren't even its most daunting peculiarity. Deverick Bramwell, known on campus as Dr. Death, is a brilliant pathologist in charge of the Midnight Lab. He's also my devastatingly handsome professor, and he seems to loathe tenacious first years like me, except his dark and enigmatic gaze tells me all the ways he'd devour me if given the chance, and his stolen kisses burn my lips with forbidden jealousy. I crave his authority. He aches for redemption. Together we're toxic, delicious fodder for the prying eyes hell-bent on exhuming the rotted skeletons of our past. For the dead have much to teach, and it's only a matter of time before Dracadia's most depraved secret is resurrected. I'm excited because it's more of a gothic romantasy, and I haven't read too much of those, but every single one that I have read, I've loved. Like, the Belladonna series. I loved that series. So I'm excited to dabble more into gothic fantasy, but I am a little nervous because this is a professor-student thing, so it makes me a little nervous because professor-student can go so wrong so quickly, and it will literally put me off the book if it is done wrong, especially if it's a major age gap. Now age gaps don't bother me if they don't make it weird. So the fact that this is professor student and it's probably going to be a big age gap, it could go wrong very quickly, and so I'm very nervous, but also very excited. It sounds spooky, but look how many pages there are. Oh my god, this month is gonna put me through it. Okay, the next prompt is a mystery or thriller, which I am excited for this because I don't read that many mystery or thrillers or anything like that, but I enjoy them every time, so I'm excited. And also I'm excited to get a little break from fantasy because I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately. So I chose What Lies in the Woods. Now this has been on my TBR for a really long time. I got this from Book of the Month, and it says I got it in January of 2023, so it's been over 3 years now, and I'm excited to pick it up. It sounds very interesting, and it kind of like sounds kind of like the same vibes of a Holly Jackson book, and I love Holly Jackson. Every single one of her books, ate them up. I'm waiting for her to release another book. So it says, they were 11 when they sent a killer to prison. They were heroes, but they were liars. Naomi Shaw used to believe in magic. 22 years ago, she and her two best friends, Cassidy and Olivia, spent the summer roaming the woods, imagining a world of ceremony and wonder. The Goddess Game. The game became an obsession and a refuge for the three girls. That sanctuary was suddenly shattered when Naomi was attacked. Miraculously, she survived her 17 stab wounds and lived to identify the man who hurt her. The girl's testimony put away a serial killer, wanted for murdering 6 women. They were heroes, and they were liars. For decades, the friends have kept a secret that might be worth killing for, hidden in the forest. But now, Olivia wants to tell the whole story. Then she goes missing, and Naomi sets out to find out what really happened in the woods, no matter how dangerous the truth turns out to be. What if it's a third friend that actually did it? Oh my god. I'm putting that out there right now, that it was a third friend that tried to kill her, and so now she kidnapped the other friend because she wants to reveal the truth. I'm just saying. Last but certainly not least, I pulled out your current favorite genre. No, I never really have a favorite genre because I flip-flop between like romantasy, fantasy, contemporary romance, thriller, mystery, yada yada yada, all the time, depending on like the last book that I read. So I don't have a current favorite, but I chose romance as the genre because I have so many fantasies. For this prompt, I chose Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young. I do want to get through more of Hannah Bonham Young's books, because I've read Out on a Limb and Next of Kin, and both of them I think were 5 stars, and I could not put them down, and so they were really fast paced, and I'm very excited to continue on. It says, Lane is in the middle of an identity crisis. Her friends are all partnered up, her career is heading nowhere, and simply put, she's not happy. So after a night out celebrating her birthday, she makes one hell of an impulse purchase, a giant 48-passenger yellow school bus that she intends to make her home. With little to no renovation experience but money from a large inheritance, Lane enlists the help of her friend Matt, a mechanic by trade, handyman by practice, and haughty by nature. While their mutual attraction is undeniable, Matt and Lane have silently agreed that friendship is the only thing that can ever exist between them. Matt's a total family guy with settle down with me virtually tattooed across his forehead, whereas Lane is entirely commitment averse. It can never work, right? So that's exciting. I'm very excited to see like them renovating the school bus. I hope that like obviously it's a big part of it because he's helping her with it, and obviously they're gonna start falling in love, but I hope like it's not just like, oh yeah, we did this today and yada yada yada. Like it's not gonna become a scene where they're actually renovating. Like How cute would it be, like, they have a little moment where, like, they're painting it, and then, like, one of them accidentally gets paint on each other, and then they start attacking each other with paint? Like, that would be so cute. Just saying. So, I'm very excited to get into it, obviously. It'll be a nice break from the heaviness that's going on. Like I said, such a good stack for this month. I obviously did not want to re-choose it because I'm very excited for every single one of these books. These are all the books that I chose for my April TBR, plus the books that I have not finished in previous months, but we don't talk about those. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if you are looking forward to reading any of these books. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace!